Joining me on Talking Pints today is Ian Paisley from the DUP. Ian, cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to GB News.
Yeah. How come I don't have a pint?
Well,
is this some European measurement?
This is what you ordered, so you know. On Talking Pints is a familiar face to those that watch the other news channels because he appears regularly on all the other channels. Alex Dean, you're always there, aren't you, on paper reviews and commentary, but you're here at GB News Talking Pints, pouring your own beer.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. So I hope it's more fun coming to GB News than it is doing the others.
It's a lot of fun. I don't get to do this on air normally.
No. But you do a lot of paper reviews, and you do comment a lot, particularly on the Conservative side of politics. Cheers.
Your health.
And I guess joining me, Talking Pints, is Ken Livingstone. And before the camera turns to him, I promise you, there has not been a scuffle in the corridor. We have not had a punch-up. But, Ken, thanks for joining me. You've been in the wars a little bit.
Well, it's just on Saturday I stepped over the dog. She was sleeping in the corridor, and she jumped up, and that knocked me over. So I felt like I might claim Boris Johnson had punched me.
But it wouldn't be true. Anyway, cheers and welcome to Talking Pints. Well, joining me today on Talking Pints is somebody who served as the 30th White House Press Secretary and the White House Communications Director in 2017 under Donald Trump. It is someone who was very well known to us on our screens back in 2017. Welcome to Talking Pints, Sean Spicer.
Good to be with you. Thanks for having me. It's a little early in the morning here.
Joining me today on Talking Pints is Falklands veteran Simon Weston, CBE. Simon, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming. And before I forget, well, joining me to discuss Extinction Rebellion, views on climate change, but in particular, some of the tactics that are being used and have been used is the co-founder of Extinction Rebellion, Roger Hallam. Roger, I'm going to say cheers. Welcome to cheers. Talking Pints. Now, well, joining me today on Talking Pints, all the way from the USA, is Candace Owens. Candace, welcome to Talking Pints.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Well, joining me on Talking Pints tonight is author, journalist, to some controversialist, Peter Hitchens. Peter, welcome to the programme.
Well, good evening.
And I say cheers, but you're on a cup of tea instead of
tea,
me.
yes.
Yes, well, that's fair enough.
Tony Benn tradition.
Talking Pints is Colonel Bob Stewart. He won the DSO. He commanded British or UN forces, actually. He UN forces in Bosnia. So he's seen a few things there that we're going to talk about. And you're now a Conservative Member of Parliament after all those years. With Stanley Johnson, International Ambassador of the Conservative Environment Network, author and former Conservative MEP. To our Talking Pint section, where we bring somebody in every day to talk to them about their life and what they care about and what matters and what they're up to and what they're doing next. And today we have got Anne Widdecombe joining me on Talking Pints. Cheers, Anne.
Cheers.
Now,
Brexit.
To Brexit. And of course, we were colleagues. Clearly changed your life.
Absolutely, yeah.
Led you on to business and yeah. Somali pirates.
Yeah, you know, look, I got out of the regiment. So, I'd I bought my way out of the regiment. I'd come back from Sierra Leone. We'd done a few bits and pieces.
Yes, it's Talking Pints, and last night we had Ken Livingstone telling us how awful Brexit was. Tonight we've got somebody who came out very strongly in favour of leave and campaigned hard for it, somebody who's been sitting in the House of Commons since 1987. So we're going to have to find out what motivates you, David Davis, to have stayed in politics. But firstly, cheers and welcome.
Cheers.
He's not drinking a pint, but that's okay.
I was going to say, less of the veteran, if you don't mind.
Joining me tonight on Talking Pints is Stuart Jackson, former Conservative Member of Parliament and very much David Davis's right-hand man when he was Brexit Secretary, when there was the most enormous bust-up that took place at Chequers. And we'll get into all of that. Stuart, welcome to Talking Pints. Very good to see you here.
Good evening, Nigel.
Now, I'm struck by something. Well, joining me tonight for Talking Pints, well, I did say to you it was the longest-serving party political leader in the United Kingdom. What I didn't tell you was that it is Alan Howling Lord Hope of the official monster raving loony party. Alan, welcome to Talking
welcome.
Pints.
Yeah. We've known each other for a long, long time, Nigel. A long time.
We have. Joining me now is SAS B Squadron veteran Rusty Furman. Welcome, Rusty, to Talking Pints.
Cheers, Nigel.
Cheers. Very good to have you here. Well, joining me tonight on Talking Pints is the leader of the House of Commons, Jacob Rees-Mogg, Conservative Member of Parliament for North East Somerset. And I have to say, Jacob, welcome to GB News.
Thank you.
Now, normally we provide drinks. Whatever drinks the guest wants, and we provide them, and it can be a beer, or it can be a glass of wine, or a cup of tea, or whatever it may be. But you have brought the drinks in for us. Just tell us what we've got here, please.
Well, we've got the cider that I make at home. So these are Rees-Mogg apples that my children throw into this fantastic musher that puts out the juice and obviously then all the remains of the apples, and then it sits in a barn for a year and comes out as cider.